Hello. So I want to show you this amazing website that I found on, of all places, TikTok, right? It is called TeacherMade. And as it says, convert all your paper worksheets and digital activities delivered online. So in the spring, a lot of you came to me and said, how can I take the content that I already have and make it that students can interact with it? And we've talked about things like Edulastic and Google Slides and Google Forms, and that all works. This one is really simple and it integrates easily with Google Classroom. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to walk you guys how to do it. So first of all, it's called TeacherMade at teachermade.com, and you are going to sign up. It is free and will always be free. Cross your fingers. Sometimes they don't mean that, but it is free. And so you are going to sign up now. I suggest you sign up with your Google account because it will automatically link it and be able to recognize your Google Classrooms. So I'm going to go ahead and log in because I've already linked it up and I've already linked my Google Classroom. And I am going to come up here to create a worksheet. And first, what I'm going to do is I have a new ZLA worksheet that has reading and it has multiple choice questions. So I'm going to show you. So I'm going to do new ZLA reading. I can give a description. And here I can double click to access. I can double click on it to access my downloads. I can drag and drop. But what I wanted to show you here is I can upload a JPEG or a PNG. Those are pictures, a GIF, a PDF, or even doc files. So there's a lot of different files that you can do. So you could do a screenshot. You can do a Microsoft Word that you have on your computer. There's a lot of different things you can do. So I have the PDF. So what I'm going to do is I have it right here, and I am going to just drag and drop it. But you can also double click and it'll open it up. And it's going to ask me, this one was 3 sheets long, so it's going to ask me, do you want the whole thing? If you don't want the whole thing, you can just click off the page you don't want. I want the whole thing, and I'm going to create worksheet. So the next screen is going to open up and give me tools to tailor this and make it into an activity. So this is a new ZLA article, so I have the reading up here, and I have the multiple choice down here. So there's a bunch of different things I can do right now. Let's say I actually want to prompt them to use a highlighting tool to annotate and add text. I can add a text box right here. I can add text and click on it, and I can add extra directions. I'm going to go here to edit text, and I'm going to say, click on the highlight tool and highlight main ideas, add text boxes to make connections. Okay, I'm going to save that. Okay, whoop, well, that's funky, right? I got to go out here and pull it up. That's good for me to know. There we go. So I can add text on top of stuff that already exists. Okay, now I'm going to come down here to the multiple choice. So I'm going to come. You can add short answer, drop-down menus, open answer, matching, true and false, multiple choice, check boxes, and hotspots. Hotspots can bring them to another website. I'm going to do the multiple choice right now, and it's 4 choices. And you literally put it right next to it. You can put it right here. And then what you do is that you get to, and I haven't read this yet, so I'm just guessing, and you can click on the one that is the correct answer, and you can come up here to edit multiple choice. You can change how many points it is if you want to. You do not have to do that. You can actually do not score and just be able to hand score it yourself. But if there's something is like a multiple choice, you can do the 1 point or 2 points and save changes. And so now I can do this for every single question that is in here. So I'm going to add another one. I'm going to say that's the answer. And so its default is 1 point, but I could go in and change it. So I would be able to do this to all of them, okay? Underneath math, I can actually write things, numbers, fractions, mixed numbers, algebraic. You can add text. You could add another picture. You can erase things. So there's a lot you can do in here. Scoring. It tells you how to do default score. This was another insert and format. There's a lot of different things I could do. Like I could turn around and I can make the outline of this box to be red so they see it more. So there's different things that I can do in here. So when I am done, I am going to say, okay, I'm ready with my worksheet. This is great. I'm going to close the worksheet. And it says to me, do I want to create this assignment? Love to. Or you can preview it. I can preview to see what it's going to look like for the kiddos. Okay. And this is what it's going to look like. I'm going to show you that anyways. So then I'm going to create the assignment. And particularly because we use Google, I am clicking on using a Google account. You can choose to show the score to students or not. You can choose how the score looks, points earned, score percentage, points earned. So you can add all these different things. I'm just going to leave those off from now. You can hide toolbars from the student. That might be if you just want them to read something. But I'm not going to do that right now. And I'm going to create the assignment. So I can share it to Google Classroom. There's also a URL link if you were using another sort of learning management system. So which classroom? It asked me which classroom do I want to add it to. And so it went to, I picked my classroom, and now I can say New ZLA reading. I can add it to other classrooms if I want. I can do all the other thing. I can do the instructions. I could change the points that it's just going to be. There were 6 questions, so it's 6 points. I can change all of this, right? I'm going to even put mine underneath social studies. Okay, and I'm going to assign it. So now the student end, I'll show you what it looks like. This is my fake account that I have. So here we go. I come into my daughter's fake account, and I put, there's New ZLA reading. That's what I named it. And I click on it, and I click there. And the next page, it says to me, do you really want to log in as a student? Yes. And here we go. Click on the highlight tool. So what do they have? They have a pointer. They can magnify. They can come back. They can decrease magnification. They can add text. They can change the text size. They can draw a square or a rectangle and a circle and ellipse. They can draw a line. There's the highlighter. They can do the pencil. They can fill a box. They can fill color. They can do the line color, and they can do the line width. So they could come through here and they could highlight main ideas. So they can be like, this is the main idea. It's a little funky right now, but you get it. I could say this is the main idea right here. And we were saying annotate, so they can actually add a text box. They can click. I like this part. They can do that. They can even move it around. They can decide how big it is. They can change the color, like we said. And then, so they could be like, they could say, I want all of my things to be like yellow, like a sticky note. And there we go. Oh, it didn't fill it. It didn't fill it, sorry. And then down here, here's their multiple choice. So they can say, there we go, and I'm going to do this one. And they would go through and they would keep doing it. Now at the bottom, they can save for later. And so they're able to come back to it. But if they're done, they're going to click I'm done. And it says worksheet submission succeeded. And then they're done on their end. So on your end, you're going to come over here. You're going to come back to you're going to be in your account. And you're going to come to TeacherMade. And here we go. So here's Remy Wilkins, and she has a 50%. So I can click on here, and I can see everything that she has done inside of here. I can see her multiple choice. I can see what is right or wrong. I can give my own particular scores, so I can change that score. I could say she actually got a 4 out of 4, and it's going to change it. There we go. That's bad math, so we'd have to look at why it's doing that. Okay, score only. We could do student answers. That's for their visibility. What do you want to do? I want to do score and student answers. I can leave a comment to the student, and I can return it to them. And then I have this that it's returned. And when she comes back in, and she refreshes, she's able to see my comment. She's able to see the score. Obviously, the score is wrong, so we need to check at that. And she's able to see whatever that like you wanted to see. So there we go. That is TeacherMade, and one of the reasons that I like it is that it's simple. It doesn't have a lot of bells and whistles, and it really integrates easily with Google Classroom, and the kids don't have to add anything onto their computer to complete it. I hope this was helpful. Bye.